Hi there and welcome to our next video on the electronic structure. In this video we're going to be going through some exam questions to do with the electronic structure. So let's get started. Our first exam question states a lithium atom can be represented as Li 7 at the top and 3 at the bottom. The diagram represents the lithium atom. So this diagram over here. Some particles in the nucleus have a positive charge. What is the name of these particles? So the keyword here is positive, so we know it's going to be the proton, and that will give us 1 mark. Some particles in the nucleus have no charge. What is the name of these particles? So whenever particles have no charge, they're neutral, so we know the answer is going to be the neutron, and that will get us another mark. Next question, what is the chemical symbol of this non-metal? Tick 1 box. There's a very clever trick to work this out. Remember, the periods tell you how many electron shells the atom has. This atom has 3 electron shells, so we know it's going to be in group 3. So let's highlight group 3. So we know it's going to be somewhere on that line. Now the groups tell us how many electrons the atom has in its outer shell. This one has 6 in its outer shell, so we know it's going to be in group 6. So let's highlight group 6. And now we need to choose the element of the periodic table which collide, and that's going to be sulfur, and we can tick sulfur off over here, and that will give us 1 mark. Another way is you can count up the electrons. There are 16 electrons in this atom or atom of sulfur, so we know it's gonna have a proton number of 16, and sulfur does have a proton number of 16. And that's to check if your answer is correct, and it is. Next question, give the electronic structure of aluminium which atomic number is 13. So going back to the periodic table, aluminium's over here and it has 13 electrons. So let's draw it. We have the nucleus in the center of the atom, question 1, and we have electron shells. So the first one holds 2, and then we have our next electron shell. It has 13 in total, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We have 10 electrons in total. We need 3 more, so we draw another one, and 1 2 3, and that is our electronic structure of aluminium, and that will get you 1 mark. Next question is give the electronic structure of argon, and the atomic number is 18. So nucleus in the center, first electron shell holds 2 1 2. Next electron shell holds 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We have 10 electrons in total. We need another electron shell. This holds 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And now we have our electronic structure for argon, and that will get you another mark. Our final question now, the following diagram shows the electronic structure of element A. So this is the electronic structure of element A. Explain how the electronic structure of element A can be used to determine the number of protons in its nucleus. So we don't know how many protons it has in the nucleus. That's what we need to figure out. But remember, the number of electrons equals the number of protons. So we have to total up the number of electrons, and that will tell us the number of protons. The electronic structure is 2 8 7. This is because there are 2 in the first shell, 8 in the next shell, and 7 in the outer shell. So we can just total them up to find out the total amount of electrons. There are 17 electrons in total, and because this rule applies, we have 17 electrons, so we also have 17 protons, and that will be our answer, 17 protons, and that will give us 2 marks. And that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it, and one last thing, please subscribe and hit the like button.